you and tell us, in terms of online, do you feel pressure to post? Sometimes una post hivi na maisha yako iko hivi, do you feel that pressure? Do you feel, I don't know how to put it. Unaona kama unaogopeshwa na watu ama wanakupatia pressure when they are making it online and you're not. Ama have you managed the act of, just, managing how you consume everything you can see online, because sometimes it can be too much, and if you're not very well, mentally prepared to handle, inaweza kuwa na pressure. So how are you doing it? Because that, when you said men don't have best friends, it probably somewhere to when you go out with your guys and one of your guys is drunk and he starts holding tell him to go home.
No, it's true. Even if a man is drunk,
and this is my best friend.
That's how you know this guy needs to go.
Can you say you have a best friend right now, or to you, how do you define that? Ama you also have a circle of people you can call, she's my friend, she's my friend, she's my friend.
I have a circle of people because you realize again in the current let me say generation or in the current world, it's very difficult to just find one person fully dedicated to you and all your matters, all round. So you have this one that you'll share with this part of life, you'll have this one that you'll share with this part of life. So it
Welcome to another exciting episode of Unplugged with Niplug. Of course, this is your go-to place when you just want to have a chilled conversation about anything and everything. And ni vitu tu tunapitia, vitu tuna observe, and just basic things that happen in our normal lives. I go by the name Wangeshi.
And I go by the name Pascal.
My name is Eunice.
Yes, leo tuko watatu. Mbogi ni ya watu watatu. Last time I think tulikuwa na 2 ninjas and by myself, but now we have 2 ladies and the big papa. The papa in the house has joined us also again for this particular episode. And today we're just going to have a discussion or a chat about some things that, we've come across, and we feel like maybe we should share views and just, we actually like it when you leave a comment and just give us also your views on the same. And we have a few issues, and the first one I would want us to discuss is about, we are living in an era of online, digital, anywhere, even if you're in a matatu, everyone is on their phone. When you wake up, you're on your phone. So technically life is just, I don't know, I feel like the social aspect of life, even before we go to the the conversation, do you guys feel like the whole social aspect of life is slowly dying? Like we're just very, I feel like we don't really, that human connection, I feel like it's just dying as days are going, as the internet is just taking over. Because I feel like, 10 years ago, we used to have that sense of just, but now I feel like, jamani, hii online isimamishwe kwanza tupumzike. Tupumue kidogo. I don't know what you think about it.
That's right. Like now you can see we are here and everyone has a gadget in their hands. Every time they want to keep on checking what's happening. And right now you'd rarely see someone sitting before a TV to just see what's happening. You get news from wherever you're sitting from, and it's even more entertaining because news don't just come in as news. They come with a lot of humor and all that. So the social aspect of life is really going to change in the coming few days.
But that human touch, like human aspect, in terms of even just how we are relating with people, we are just busy sending reels to each other for 3 months. We haven't met, and do you feel like it has a negative impact on that?
Yeah, it has. It has. Like they used to say sometimes that salamu ni nusu ya kuonana. Nowadays it's just a hi on the phone and that's it. So hata kama mjonana na mtu like for a year, so long as you're talking on a phone or maybe you're chatting, we feel that is okay. So we don't get to visit each other like we used to kitambo. So definitely that is affecting the human aspect.
Pascal, the digital space, manze inakam, every time inakam tu sana. Yani, do you feel like there's just something we are losing as humans, as much as it's evolving, it's changing?
I mean, like, it's a good question, but I think, like, it just depends on who you are as an individual.
Yeah.
I mean, like, this phone,
Mm-hmm.
it's only like, a
Mm.
lot of it is mostly just like work related
Yeah.
conversation.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not my family or work,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm rarely on my phone.
Mm.
Like I spend actually a lot of time actually like looking for that human
Yeah.
sort of like, that human touch point.
Mm. Yeah.
As we have
Mm.
our kikundi that meet,
Yeah.
we meet on a weekly basis.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like I try everything like,
Mm.
to keep
Mm.
on having that human aspect. Like the digital stuff is just like, to keep in touch with people who might not be in
Mm.
that same radius, like, same, like,
Yeah.
what's it called? Same environment, they might be abroad, they might be like back home in Shags, they might
Mm.
be, but like if you're in Nairobi and,
Mm.
like we live or work near each other, like,
Yeah.
what's the point of texting?
I think it's just about even intentionality of whether you're going to meet as
Yeah,
friends and all that.
And I feel like as long as you always have like a reason,
Mm.
like not to make it like to make it dumb,
Yeah.
but unless like technology can make you like drink or get drunk online,
Mm.
then that's when I think
The social aspect, you have killed the whole social
because
aspect.
like I don't think there's anything online that is more fun than like meeting your boys in a bar.
Yeah, true,
Watching
true.
a sports game, you're downing your beers, playing games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing for me. I don't think
Yeah.
in that aspect that
Yeah.
technology can give me that's more.
Yeah.
That's my blood going, man. I get a lot. I wake up when it's time for those things.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think that brings us to our first issue of discussion in terms of the digital space. Do you feel like people are posting or like uploading real life stories, or is it just probably for the hype, for the trending, for the going viral, for the do you feel like, do you consume everything you see online, even amongst your friends? If you had to look at what they are posting and and you have conversation with them, do you feel like it's just an illusion of your life is okay? Do you feel like
I think like
yeah
a lot of it, like you have to be like very careful.
Yeah.
With what it is that you're seeing and like what you buy into and stuff.
Mm-mm.
Because like with us here at Niplug Studios, like we've had conversations with people out in the
Yeah.
industry and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and even they've said like oh yeah, this was totally scripted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So like if you watch a show,
Mm-hmm.
like let's use like I don't like a show like a dating show, for example.
Mm-hmm.
You're hooked onto it and you think,
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my god, this girl
It's
actually
real.
like
Yeah.
what was turned down like this, like oh this guy insulted this girl or this girl insulted this guy. And since you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, you're like, God damn,
Yeah.
that's deep. But now when you're on the set and you're seeing like the process what's going on, you're just like, wait a minute. So like all this is like,
Yeah.
I didn't say scripted, but like some sort of like plan as to like how this is gonna go.
Yeah.
So if you wanna take it more personally with your friends,
Yeah.
like I'm asking your friend, for 500 for boti,
Yeah.
doesn't have. Then he's wearing Balenciaga on Instagram.
Yeah. But
Like, it's bullshit.
do you feel like there's too much pressure? Like for example, you have to prove to people that you're doing okay. You have to always be, especially when posting whatever platform, be it whichever platform.
But that's the thing, like, where's that pressure coming from?
Yeah.
I feel like this is a certain type of personnel that you are, or the certain personality you have. Because, I mean, you've grown up you've seen people, wearing whatever, driving whatever, cars, whatever.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, okay, do you still not like go through the same process of life? You still wake up, have the same thing. So like, where's the pressure really coming from? There might be on a better bed than you, but so what?
Yeah.
Like, so who's putting the pressure? Is it self-imposed?
Yourself.
Exactly.
Of course, it's yourself.
Eunice, have you ever felt like like a bit pressured, even just what you're posting? Sometimes you're going through the worst days, probably you're going through manze unatafuta hadi so unajua kuna kuagana hizo siku let's just be real. Kuna zile time manze you're looking for just that 100, but now you have to post and pretend, you know what, I am okay. Do you feel like sometimes you might post something that literally doesn't reflect what's going on in your life? Because personally, me, I'm very specific in terms of posting. Trust me, if you want to know how I am feeling, just go to my social media, you will see. Because I just like, like, this is it, this is how things are going, even if a mambo inanipeleka.
Every Saturday morning after nights out,
Even if
about Jesus and life coach.
even if mama inalipa, but do you feel like there is a pressure ile vitu zenye watu wanapost online na ukienda kwa life zao personally, are they the same ama za online hiyo ni life ya online, personal life iko hiyo ama it's how you just
kuna watu tu unajua wako na two lives. Kuna mtu unaona kitu anapostingi online and maybe you know them from afar or maybe you know them through a contact or something. So if you compare what they are posting and what you're seeing in their lives, it's totally different. But it also depends with what you are allowed to guide in your life. Like kama mimi, I always want to keep it real.
Yeah.
For example, like I'll post something if I really feel it's the right time for me to post it.
Yeah.
I will not just post because I want someone to see there's something happening or maybe they want to inquire. Or sometimes you'll see when you post a status and someone is rushing to see it or to say hi when they have not been saying hi for a very long time. So they are wondering, where are you coming from right now? So they think like whatever you're posting is what they want to follow up on and find out, is it really what's happening to you?
Yeah.
So kuna wale wenye I will post this so that I put pressure on people ndio watu wanitafute ndio wajue this is what is this is what is happening. But when you follow them up, there is nothing like that going on. So it depends with what aspects do you work with in life and what really drives you to do the posting or to either follow an online lifestyle or follow your own life.
But you know, I've seen very funny comments sometimes online, you know, like sasa wewe uko na deni yangu na uko 5 stars. Or either, you know, you're posting and showing how your life is very perfect and man, you owe me money. You owe me. You see that?
I've gone up to the man when it's time, when the bill comes, you know, not today. But then, like, let's say it's Friday night.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, this guy will be out drinking with, you know, fine babes,
yeah.
And not to be like, you know, misogynistic, but I'm assuming that he needs to at least put some sort of like, you know, money in that, you know.
Yeah.
So if he's doing Saturday, Sunday, sometimes on Monday, I'm just like, so that 500.
Do you feel offended actually when, you know?
It drives me mad. It drives me crazy.
And that's how we go back to, you know, you see somebody you can, you know, misquote or misjudge and think their life is very perfect. You know, they are traveling, but when you call them, but then you're calling, you're busy.
They even make you start wondering what is happening to my life. Like, why is so and so really progressing? And I'm just here.
Reality TV is the biggest scam on the planet.
Yeah.
I honestly believe as soon as you take a camera onto your face, automatically you switch up. You can't be just like 100% who you know.
Yes, yes.
You know, I can be depressed here in the studio.
Yeah, and you wouldn't know.
As soon as the camera comes onto my face, I have to switch it up.
True.
Because nobody wants to see my depression.
Yeah.
No, people are like, oh, you know, Pascal, fun guy. You have to like, you know, wake up, you know.
Yeah.
So like, as soon as the camera's on your face, like,
that is why there has been even issues with the corporate world or even employment world, because sometimes the young generation, the Gen Zs, they do not understand sometimes the companies you work for or your employer might even go to your socials. Someone will take a leave and say they are traveling or maybe they are sick, and then they go to post they are partying somewhere. So the employer goes in and finds, oh, this guy was not even sick. That's where now issues start coming in. Yeah, but it's like a double life.
But I think, you know, bottom line, just navigating through that space is just about your own, you know, how do you want people to perceive it? Are you taking too much into your head? Because I think some do, you know, like you want to absorb a lot. Mbona huyu best yangu nikimwomba dhawa nipatina, nikienda Instagram yake, they are traveling all over the world, they are outside, they are attending all these events. Yeah,
I've never understood like that whole aspect of it. You know, like maybe I'm being naive, but like I'm somebody whereby what you're putting out there, like true or false, eventually the truth will come.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I can't, for example, say that I'm a French Albanian prince, for example.
Yeah.
To my Instagram's not even one post of me in Paris or me in Albania or me even in a private jet. You know?
Yeah.
So like how you're a French Albanian prince, but
now
it's just
what
you and your dog on Instagram.
It's not what will bring pressure on you.
What I find hilarious is like, you know, people that really know are rich, but then now like I feel like I'll never be that person who like, okay, bought a new car or bought a new laptop or whatever, bought a new house, then like stand in front of it and then and take a photo and post it.
Yeah.
Like what for? Like I've never understood why people do that.
But if you go to
let me tell you
KFC and then you
something.
post what you're eating.
I'll tell.
Like, I've never understood.
Yeah.
Like on Snapchat, that makes sense because Snapchat is like about like just random snaps of your day. That I can kind of like understand where it's coming from.
Yeah.
But to post it on Instagram, social, unless like you're influencer in that sense of like you're trying to sell a product, whatever, cool. But like just a random rich kid and then you're standing in front of a G-Wagon, limited edition.
But I think, when
you already know you have money.
Oh, yes.
You just post normal things like you walk in the door.
You want us to feel. We have to feel that you have
that's
it.
what I'm saying. When
You already know you have it. So like, there's nothing you're going to post that's going to make me feel like, damn, I already know you have money. So you're on a yacht, you're on a private jet, you're on a helicopter. It won't change my person. I already know like you have money. So like,
but what then? Why are you angry then? If they are posting.
No, I'm not angry. I'm just trying to say like I don't understand that whole thing because this is stupid.
Yeah.
But like middle to low income people, they also have their social media and stuff. But like they're more like in quotations normal posting.
Yeah.
They went out. They took their kids to let's say. What do people do in Kenya?
They just go to the mall.
They went to the mall, me and my child enjoying or went to like is it Paradise Lost?
Swimming or something.
That's fine, you and your family, you're swimming and all. Cool.
Yeah.
But now, your mother, you've gone to Dubai or something, and it's you in a swimsuit. Half of the thing is your mom. Like, what is that you're showing us?
You want us to know?
But what
half of the image is your bum. Literally, like, then your kid, then you tag your kid's toes. Like,
I think that the thing is when you talk about your real life in terms of what's going on in your life and what you're posting, I tend to think it's just a very normal, like a very personal decision one needs to make. I actually like people who share their successes online. Sometimes it can feel like, oh, jamani, why are my peers winning and I am not? You sometimes you get that feeling, like, hey, jamani, kwani wanaomba wakiwa wamekalia wapi ama wameangalia side gani? But I think it's there. But I think in terms of faking it online and it is not what is happening in your life. I find it very weird, in terms of why are you lying to people that this is the life I'm living?
Yet it's not.
Yeah, I find it very weird.
People who know you will expose you.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
Like people who know you will expose you. You can't fake it all the way, like eventually you'll get caught.
But do you feel it works for some people? Do you think it does?
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, like, everybody, not everybody, but that saying of like, you've been doing, waking up 6 a.m., 9 to 5, you're working hard.
Yeah.
Then somebody who's an OnlyFans has bought their 5th car and stuff.
Yeah.
Then you start thinking of, let me try this. But you got to use it as an example.
Yeah. There are people it works for. Yeah.
You try.
But anyway, bottom line is online is a good space, but again, don't let it just get so much into your head. Uanze kufikiria, you know what? Huyu ameposta kwa Mombasa, pia mimi nita Photoshop or what? Niko Mombasa, just for you to, you have to just, post it for yourself, for your own contentment. Usifanye tena ikuingie sana.
I like LinkedIn as a platform. It's like that professional, like, I mean, you can still get jealous of people's success in the professions and stuff. But
there's a way they motivate you.
It's more of like, damn, I was in school with this guy, like, he's like working as a lawyer or like he's working in NHF in the UK. Like,
it also helps you to step up.
Like, okay, Pascal, now it's time to block in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now if you're showing me your collection of cars, I'm just counting how many can I steal. So there's no motivation.
But the good thing when you see something that is triggering you, you just swipe. As a woman, there is nothing I hate like those shopping haul videos. Let's show you what we got. Our monthly shopping, I really find them very annoying.
Oh my God.
Like we bought it.
We stopped the fridge with me.
There is a funny clip I
don't
saw
like it.
also. I saw
Yeah.
a funny clip from Pastor Ganga. You know him, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays he's so like a comedian.
Yeah.
So he was saying like you keep posting yourself. There's nothing you're posting. You're just posting your photo. You're just posting your photo.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
you're exposing yourself to so many dangers.
Yeah.
Today you should actually post yourself. Tomorrow post something else.
Yeah.
Tomorrow post another thing. Not just taking your photos and posting them alone. So what are you
Yeah.
exposing yourself to?
Snapchat stories, those are the worst.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's true or false. Because back in the day with Snapchat, if you were to like upload something to tell you like taken 6 years ago, for
Yeah.
example. But these days, you can post a photo 6 videos ago. But if you have downloaded, if you have like saved it onto your phone and upload it, it will just say like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
So you could have taken this trip to Dubai 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And you're posting now.
Yeah.
And then
2 days
say- and then
ago.
say poolside chilling. Have a police on me. And I hope you watch this guy is a fraudster.
It's like they have a better
Man,
yesterday.
let me tell you, we go to church, we go to the same church. And we all know this. It's a G-Wagon, but a common one. And we know who it's for.
Yeah.
This guy every Sunday on Snapchat story, he'll update him like cleaning on the car, putting his shoes there.
It's not
You
his.
know, it's not his, man. But if you go to his house, you see the babes. You know. At the end of the day, when now it's time now, like when the alcohol has come and the food and all those things, when it's time to pay. That's what Pascal. I'm like, bro. I don't post G-Wagon. Why am I being told to pay? Man? You don't post G-Wagon.
You're the one who's posting, so you should pay.
Anyway.
This bad bitch came because you posted G-Wagon.
I know, right?
Come on.
Anyway, leave us a comment down on the video and tell us, in terms of online, do you feel pressure to post? Sometimes when I post hivi na maisha yako iko hivi, do you feel that pressure? Do you feel, I don't know how to put it. Unaona kama unaogopeshwa na watu ama wanakupatia pressure when they are making it online and you're not. Ama have you managed the act of, just, managing how you consume everything you can see online, because sometimes it can be too much, and if you're not very well, mentally prepared to handle, inaweza kuwa na pressure. So how are you doing it? Leave us a comment. We would love to hear from you. But anyway, let's talk about something else, which is it's rarely talked about, and that is friendship breakups. We talk about, I broke up with my boyfriend, I broke up with whoever, but I don't know what you guys think about, friendship breakups. Have you ever broken up with a friend who you thought probably atakuwa best yangu forever and ever, amen, how is it? Is it, because personally, if I was to tell you my example, I have broken up with people I felt like these were my people in my 20s. I was like, these are my people, these are my sisters. But then later on in life, unapata kuna pahali ilifika, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it is adulting. I don't know if it is responsibility. I cannot explain what happened, but we kind of just started falling off. Pole pole. You're not sure if you're supposed to reach out to them. You're not sure if they are going through life at... I don't know about, friendship breakup. Maybe I can start with you, Nis. Have you experienced that? And how does that actually make you feel? Because it bothers me a lot.
Bothers you? Yeah. Like maybe I'd say as a female, sometimes it does.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'd sit down and think, hey, if I'm going through this, what about so and
Yeah.
so? Or maybe the people you schooled up together, you lived up together. Sometimes you visit the village back and you're just wondering, so and so used to live here. Where could they be right now? What could they be going through right now? But I think again, the act of detachment comes in and works perfect, because understanding that sometimes life is made up of different faces brings a lot of understanding in that aspect. Because again, leo umejipata uko in this place. For example, if I am now in Paisoko, I have a set of people that I'm working with. Let's say 2 years ago, I was in a different setup. I had a lot of people that I was working with. Let's say that you were living in a certain place, you would interact with some people a lot. When you left that place, there's no way you'll interact with that people. So as you continue living on, you keep leaving other people behind. You keep leaving other sets of groups behind. You keep leaving other peers behind.
Yeah.
It's not like sometimes it is to your own liking, but it's just that life has happened. It's like when you're growing up with your sisters, and then maybe, let's say, for my case, let's say we have like 7 of us, and every of them are married. You know, it will take time before we get to interact. Most of the time it's just through the phone, but interaction physically, it takes time. So you keep wondering, what could someone be going through, because sometimes you have so much to handle that you don't even know vile siku inaisha, haujui vile wiki inaisha, before you realize it's months they have gone. So it's just that it is life, and sometimes people have so much to deal with that they do not even realize hiyo time ikisonga. And that's when now we have to like detach from them, and maybe we recollect later in life. Sometimes we don't recollect, knowing that sometimes unasikia someone passed and you're wondering, how what can life be? You know, huamini and so could have just gone like that. And it's because seasons happened, phases happened, and you lost touch at some point. So it just happens, and it is life. You just have to learn how to detach and move on.
Pascal, friendship breakup, have you ever felt like, hey, this one I thought we would be talking every day, but now we don't even talk? You're not sure if anyone wronged each other. It's just like vanished in thin air.
I think I'll talk on like, maybe like it's gonna be controversial, but like I'll say like me and like, with females. But like man to man, like my homies are my homies. Like, I mean, you don't have to talk every day, as I said in the previous episode. Like my best friend, his name is, okay, I won't say his name. You guys will go and attack him on Instagram. He's a fine boy, man. You guys will go and fall in love. But my best friend, he's in the UK. He's a certified NHF person. Like, he deals with sperm, like quality of sperm, like that thing of IVF and all that stuff.
It's like if you want to sell sperms.
No, if you want to like conceive like through IVF.
Okay, I get it.
Human beings or animals?
Human beings.
Okay.
Even check me out once. I mean, I'm quality.
Yeah.
Anyway, like, we've known each other 15 years. Last time I talked to him like every day was what, 14 years ago, 13 years ago. Like when we were like moving on from like uni and stuff. So but like every time, like, we check in on what every now and again. When he comes back home, like we still chill and everything. Like my other best friend David David.
David, I'll check him out on
Mexican
Instagram.
drug lord, man.
I'll check him out on Instagram.
You're giving us names.
He's a Mexican drug lord. I've known this guy like literally his entire life. Because I was born before him. So ever since like we were 2 years old. That's what, 26 years of friendship. Like we've been just like 26 years. We're not falling out, like, he stole my girl from me 3 times.
What were you doing?
No, I returned the favor.
3 times.
I returned the favor 3 times. And like, we've been going to like physical bus stops, and like we thought like, but just like 3 days later, like, what the hell are we fighting about? Like this friendship means more than
these things that come and go.
So like 26 years going strong. But now for the females, I feel like, I wouldn't say it hurts. It's more confusion.
Why?
Because it's always like I've done something. I'm just like, what? Like, what did I do? Really? Like it's always like, I stopped talking to them, or I stopped like like hanging out as much with them. And as she said, like life happens, like phases come and go. But you see, like, again, not to sound misogynistic, but there's some females who take that very personally. And they'll think like I've abandoned them or something.
Because it calls for a lot of understanding.
But like, with my boys, we understand like, this is life, man. Like, and most of my friends Nairobi.
Yeah.
Not even Kenya itself.
Yeah.
So like we always had that sort of understanding that one day, like this is what's gonna keep us in touch.
True.
Yeah.
But with the females,
But
It's
but
difficult.
if I rewind and think about like my personal friendships that I thought.
Imagine a voice that not only tells a story but moves hearts and markets. At Niplug Studios, we specialize in crafting voiceovers that resonate with your audience, bringing your ads, explainer videos, and podcasts to life with clarity and emotion. Our professional voice actors bring precision and passion to every project. Every tone, every pause is perfected to ensure your message is delivered with impact. Our studio's state-of-the-art technology ensures crisp, clean, and captivating audio quality. Join satisfied clients who have experienced the magic of Niplug Studios voiceovers. Let your brand's sound speak success with our professional and versatile voice talents. Book your voice today by calling +25 4794403 000 or by clicking the Niplug Studios link on our Instagram bio and let us elevate your audio presence.
Drink and feel happy, yeah. Me no care when nobody say. Me come here so fi enjoy myself. Barry, mix the red rum with the rum cream, honey and drink.
This is Krez, the DJ.
The apple vodka was sweet, white cranberry, little ice make it complete. Me nice, everybody France want a party nice. Yo, the smarty and get the ice. Everybody France want a party nice. Put a fat girl in your exercise. Everybody France want a party nice. I grade weed, give me dreamy eyes. Everybody France want a party nice. Start up, hold on up, gyal a balance, boy grab a gyal and every woman grab a man. Go on a liquor spree, yes I saw me done. Party like a me last year and me slogan. Me make she get wet like the ocean, baby. Me love it when you show me.
Hello, how are you? My name is Grace Kiarie and I'm the founder of Harmony Souls. I'm here at Dadasoko today and I really enjoyed myself. I've learned a lot about financing, about managing my finances, about insurance and insuring my business. This has been a very, very interactive program. It has been an interactive event. I really enjoyed myself and I appreciate everything that Dadasoko has done and for promoting small vendors of small SMEs like me. And I'm really grateful. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Rita Malika, the CEO of Simply Stylish, which deals with fashion, especially shoes for both men, women, and kids. I've been in this industry for 4 years and still going on strong. Of course, there's been some challenges here and there, like one of the challenges about finance, and another challenge is about the big size feet. And then another challenge is about the fashion trend, but we're still going on strong despite all the challenges. I came to know about Dada Soko through a close friend who made me sign in Dada Soko. I was so much interested in Dada Soko because they empower women in entrepreneurship. In Dada Soko, I came to meet different women in entrepreneurship and exchanging contacts and good ideas. Dada Soko has opened up for me an e-commerce platform where my clients can easily order for products, and it has made work easier for me. My vision moving forward is I would wish to open up more Simply Stylish to different cities in Kenya, and if all goes well, even in abroad.
My name is Avelma Owaki, Executive Director, Dada Soko. I'm here, a happy woman today, because we've held our successful Women Conference, a conference that has involved the women in business who are in the Dada Soko Empowerment Program. We've had women from different countries, different communities, representing different industries. They've learned about financial funding and even healthy borrowing. We've also been able to be educated in regards to digital tools, digital empowerment, and how to upgrade so that you can scale your business higher. And again, matters leadership. Leadership on how to go on about your business, make informed decisions so that it can be a success. I'm glad, even for the partners whom I really want to appreciate, the different banks that have been here, the industry sector, the health industry, because again, it is matters health awareness, mental health when you're struggling and juggling, balancing life and work life, being a woman. I really appreciate everyone who has made it a success. I want to be able to mention everyone, but you are really grateful and looking forward to another event, which is soon and will be sent outside there through our social medias, through the media and everyone, so that again we can converge and make it a success. I wish all the women a sustainability when it comes to their businesses. Thank you.
Hi, innovators. Welcome to the Women in Tech podcast, a platform for conversation, connection, and change. And of course, we feature different women who are making, a move in the tech global landscape. And on this particular episode, we are gonna, venture into the role of non-technical staff into the technical, landscape. I am your host, Wangeshi. And without wasting time, I would want to introduce my guests today who are joining us live on today's episode, just to get to know their name and a fun fact about themselves. I'll start with the one dressed in a whole African attire. You look absolutely beautiful. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Just a quick update, your name and just a fun fact about yourself.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. My name is Eunice. I work at Paysoko. A fun fact about myself is that I like smiling a lot.
You like smiling a lot? Yes. I didn't notice wageni wangu watu waleo ni macho nne. I also have another guest on the farthest corner. Maybe just a quick introduction, your name, and probably just a fun fact about yourself.
Hi, my name is Maureen McKenna. I work as a QA analyst here at Paysoko. Well, fun fact about myself is I smile a lot when I'm tensed, when things go wrong. I just find myself smiling.
Yeah. To our viewers, it's our guest joining us on this particular episode. As I mentioned earlier, one is deeply involved in the tech part, and the other one is a non-technical person, but he's working in a tech industry. So we're going to find out the interaction between the two and how actually women can actually tap into joining a tech industry as long as you're really not a person in tech. Without wasting time, maybe you can tell us, I'll start with McKenna, like just your background in terms of your, a QA, what that means and what your typical day looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So my background is I did computer science in campus. Then I started off as a software salesperson. So I started by doing demos, presenting the solution to clients and how it can streamline their business. Then moved to QA, so that's where I am and that's my career. So QA means finding bugs, testing workflows, and then reporting them to developers, being in communication with developers as they solve your test. And then before it gets to clients, you need to be sure it really works well and can sort the business.
Computer science sounds like a very, it's one of those, those courses when we were choosing back in high school, computer science, it can scare people away. Maybe you can tell us, myself as a journalist, I was just, languages is it's a cut away thing for you to join journalism. Maybe you can tell us, about computer science, for the guys, the young women who are watching and it's something they want to tap into, which subjects actually do you have to be good at?
Well, computer science, you need to be good at maths, physics, that's a requirement.
Yeah.
That's a must. You need to do physics and Excel well, and then maths, and then maybe one language. Yeah, so just that. So when you go to campus, computer science is a bit broad, so you have options. You may decide to be a programmer, that's the software engineer, the ones that we have here, so you develop apps and everything, or maybe you get to QA. It's a bit broad, yeah. So when you get there, you decide whatever you specialize in before you go outside the career. Yeah.
Before you get back to McKenna, I'll jump on to Eunice. You're actually a non-technical staff, like working in a tech industry. Maybe you can walk us through, your background and even how you found yourself actually now working in a tech company.
Okay. It's really interesting because I am a social sciences person, not really a tech person. Despite having done all sciences in school, like what McKenna said, the physics and the math stuff, but I went the other direction of social sciences, and in school I studied international relations, but along the way because of the diverse industries that I got to engage with, I had to study things like customer service, things like sales and PR, because most of my tasks involved handling people. So you need to have like people skills with you. And as much as you're involved in sales, you won't just go to someone and you're selling. You have to be solving problem, or you have to be giving a need, like you fulfilling someone's need. So it's not like we don't look at sales like selling. We look at solving problems or meeting someone's need. That's how we do it. And getting myself into a tech company really is something that has made me to see life in a diverse way. Because you know, tech people mostly deal with the numbers, they deal with things like Python. You know, when you hear such huge terms, at some point you will get scared, but learning their spaces and what they do is something that can make you to be at par, especially when it comes to when they need to handle clients. They need to handle some issues that arose, let's say for example in ERP. You know, for them to get a client, there has to be someone in between who went to the client, spoke to the client, and then brought the client on board. So you find that a person who is not a tech person per se, but has communication skills, comes in handy and is able now to integrate between the two. And in case there is a problem, or in case there is an issue that this other side needs to check on, the client has to come through you, who now you can communicate viably with the client, and now you relay the same information to them. Like you'll hear McKenna say most of the time it's about just systems and all that. So they will not really be having that quality time to spend with clients, but you, because you're here and you have some experience in that area, becomes so easy for you, and now you help the company in running operations seamlessly. Okay, so you become the link. Yes. And I think it's a good thing for our viewers who are watching, even if you don't have the tech background as a woman. And I also think working also in a tech, you know, it kind of also inspires you to see other women, you know, who are developers, who are coding, who like physics. It was my worst subject. Trust me, I won't lie to you guys. Physics, chemistry, maybe nilishajijuanga kitambo, and I keep telling guys. And it's good, and I like the new CBC thing because it's actually now, you know, aligning. You don't have to stress me with physics and I don't understand. Chemistry, I don't understand, which is also a good thing. I'll go back to McKenna. Did you ever know you would, you know, end up in the technical world? Is this something that you grew up, you know, wanting to do? Because me personally, I wanted to be a journalist because I remember my grandfather used to have that Sanyo stereo radio, and I really needed to know watu wanaongea huku nyuma wanaongea, you know, the whole process. And that, I think that's what inspired me to you know, to follow that path. To you, is it something that you wanted to do from an early age? Is it something, you know, when you got to maybe high school, when you're joining campus, you realize, you know, the tech world is a very vibrant, you know, fast-paced world that is also coming with a lot of opportunities? Or what inspired your journey into tech?
Well, I said I do computer science when I was in class 7. So I told my maths teacher, I think they do ask, they are in primary, so so what do you want to be? And then I said, okay, but then I said I want to be a computer engineer. So he told me, you need to be so good at maths for you to do it. So I decided to, it's maths, physics. In high school, then while applying, I did apply computer science in all the campuses that I applied. So I got the chance in Laikipia. So there I was like, well, the reason why I even want it is because I don't want to deal with people. I just want to be behind my computer. I don't want to deal with people. Just to be behind my computer, do things, and then deliver whatever I'm supposed to deliver. But things change because now you will talk. Because now in QA, you won't just sit. You need to be in constant communication. Now you need to talk to sometimes clients, and then developers go back, and then it's a back to back every day. So yeah, so it's something I knew I'll do. Besides QA, also I want to go back to programming. Yeah, because I did it.
Okay, I can really tell it's something you wanted to, you know, to do, because, you know, if I go back when in class 7, I didn't know there was a course called computer science. I just knew a pilot, a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a policeman, and a driver. That is quite interesting. And I go back to Eunice. Have you ever felt, you know, like, you know, out of place, you know, really like just, you know, being in an environment where there are people, you know, coding, you know, developers, all those technical terms. Sometimes when I'm moving around this office, I just see big machines with big things that I cannot even understand. Have you ever felt out of place, and how do you handle that? Is it something that you feel like, you know, it just pushes you to be a better person? Has it ever, you know, crossed your mind, maybe one day, one time, I'll also be a developer, I'll be doing coding and stuff?
Yeah, that's true. Actually, when you work in the office and everyone is just bound on their computers, you're wondering, you know, some of the, like us, people like us who deal with customers, who deal with clients, who deal with solving problems and offering solutions. Sometimes you want to be in an atmosphere where you will congregate and be talking about these issues, just unwinding about this case and this case. But there is no at any point that I felt out of place, because like I said before, I've worked across multiple industries, and one thing is that whenever I get into a particular industry, I find a way to upskill myself. Like now, when I was getting here, I just went to, there is an online coaching, what is it called? It's called Allison's. When you go there, you find a lot of online courses. So sometimes you can just get to know the nitty-gritties of what a particular industry entails. It doesn't really have to be diving so much into it, but at least to know what it entails and what is expected of you. So sometimes I would go in and just get to learn the basics of what it entails. And because my role basically is being the link and working on clients and clients' needs, so what I need from them is, at that point a client needs this, is when I'll go to them. And to them, if they want me to relay a particular information to a client, I come in. So you see that they keep engaging me at some point, and at that point I feel I belong. So there is no point that I'll feel I am out of place, because I understand my role and my task. So when my time comes,